Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Hanging with Courtney. A long time no see. So it has definitely been a while since I have posted to my channel. And I have been like super busy between work, between my husband and my son. I have just been like super busy. So I haven't had enough time to come on here and post. I have barely been on YouTube. Like I've been dropping in and out, listening to some of the creators that I follow, but I haven't had a lot of time just to be on YouTube here lately. So, nevertheless, like I said, I'm going to be making Yahki Awakening's Healing Green juice. And I've made this juice before. It's really, really good. And what is making me want to make it again is because I'm going to start fasting on Sunday, which is February the 1st. So, I'm going to do a fast for 21 days. And I won't go into a lot of that here, but I will create a separate video on what I'm going to be doing with my fast so that way if you're interested and you want to join in, you're more than welcome to do so. I just don't want to take up a lot of time in this video. So I already have the ingredients laid out and I'll show you guys that in just a second. But I'm just going to run through, let me get my laptop. I'm just going to run through all the ingredients that you will need if you decide that you want to make this, okay? So you'll need a handful of parsley, 1 handful of cilantro, 2 cucumbers, and they do need to be peeled. You need 3 celery stalks. You need 1 whole lemon, and it does say with the skin. 7 green apples, Granny Smith, but if you want something else, just 7 green apples. And then 1 thumb of ginger and 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. So that's what it calls for. And like I said, I already have all of my ingredients laid out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys the ingredients. And then we can pretty much go ahead and get started. I'm just going to put everything in my juicer, which I will admit sometimes I will overstuff it, especially when I'm getting tired and I'm just ready to hurry up and be done. So, yeah, so I'm going to show you guys the fruit and then we can go ahead and get started. I already washed my hands. My hands are actually ashy right now. I need to put on some lotion, but I'm not because I actually have these gloves that I'm going to be putting on because I'm going to be picking up the fruits and the vegetables in order to put them in here. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so you guys saw all of that, all of the fruits and the veggies. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just putting on these gloves. I have like literally started wearing gloves like almost every time I cook or I handle anything. I wear these black gloves and I'm just like, I think I'm a chef or something. I don't know. But anyways, all right, let's go ahead and get started. So let's start with the handful of parsley. Let's see. So let me show you guys. Okay. And this is all washed and clean. I just put this here because when I went to H-E-B, which H-E-B is the grocery store that I go to here in Texas, and I live in Houston, so in Houston. But H-E-B is like a Texas thing, so that's why I said Texas. But anyways, this is Italian parsley, and then this is curly leaf parsley. So I got a mix of both, which I don't think it matters, but this is going to be considered, to me, a handful. So we're gonna do a handful of our parsley. I dropped a little, so I'm just gonna pick it up and put that in there. So, all right, we got our handful of parsley. Now let's do our handful of cilantro. Handful, that's cool. Handful. I like cilantro, so I don't mind getting a little bit more in there because I really like cilantro. And then we're gonna do our 2 cucumbers. These are peeled, so that's 1. And then that'll be the second one. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and almost get ready to start the juicer. So the next thing after the cucumbers is the 3 celery stalks. So I'm just gonna put this right here. And what I ended up doing is at H-E-B, you can find these if you don't like If you don't want to buy the celery that you have to wash and cut, this is already washed, but I still went in and washed it again. But this bag that's already washed and ready to eat, of course, it's a little bit more expensive. I think it's like $3.50 maybe, and the celery that you can buy and wash on your own, I think that's like $1.78 or something. Don't quote me, but it's like around there. So anyways, let's go ahead and get the juicer started. Let me turn it on. All right. And let's make sure that we got this cup up under here, because we don't want none of our juice going anywhere. So let's go ahead and turn it on. Let's see. Now we're going to do our full limit. And now we're going to do our 7 Granny Smith apples. So we got 1, 2, 3. That's 3. Okay, as y'all can see, it's starting to spill out. So that's okay, because really, well, we have our ginger left. So technically, you know what? I'm gonna pour a little bit of this in one of the glasses. So this is like the glass bottle. I'm just gonna pour a little bit of it in the bottle. Let's see. I just poured a little bit in there for right now, because all I have left is the ginger and then the cayenne pepper. So here's my thumb of ginger. So I'm gonna put this apple in there, and then after I do this apple, then I'm gonna put, actually I can put the ginger in there, and then I can do the cayenne pepper last. So technically this batch will have all of the ingredients, if that makes sense. Okay, yeah, it's starting to spill out. So, ooh, this sucker is like spinning. All right, so yeah, I don't want to waste a lot of good juice. So let me go ahead and put this in a bottle. Give me just a second. Okay, I'm back. So you see, that's like what's left, and I poured that in that 18-ounce bottle. So technically, because my little cup is so small, I technically have 1 Granny Smith apple left, but I was able to get the ginger in there. So really, I didn't miss out on anything, because I got all the ingredients in there. I just didn't get that last apple and then the cayenne pepper. But I can put the cayenne pepper on top of the juice, and I'll show you guys what I mean by that. I could just like top it off and put it in there, and not necessarily like put it in here and then like stir it or anything. Does that make sense? So I would prefer to do that anyways, is like just put a little cayenne pepper on the top of my juice, because I do like the cayenne pepper. Some people don't like cayenne pepper, so they will leave that out of the recipe, but I'm not going to. So let's just run back through this. We got all of the ingredients in this cup, but as you guys saw, it started to spill over. The only thing that we did not get in here is that 7th Granny Smith apple, which is not a big deal, because I'm about to go ahead and throw it in here now, and it's gonna make more juice, and then I'm gonna put it into another bottle. So give me just a second. Okay, so there we go. I'm gonna grab another bottle, as you guys can see, and I'm gonna go ahead and pour it in there. Okay, so now with these 2 bottles, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get a little cayenne pepper. You can see this is my cayenne pepper. And I'm just going to top it off with like just a little bit. Because I do like the cayenne pepper. And you guys can do it how you would like. If you want to put it directly in your juice and then stir it around and then you know, put it into your glass bottles, you're more than welcome to do so. The cayenne pepper you can kind of really play around with because, like I said, not everybody likes cayenne pepper, so that's up to you. Let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and take this top and put it on here, and then I'm gonna shake it up because I put that cayenne pepper on. You see how nice and green this juice looks? Like this is some good looking juice. Let's see. Yes, this is good. It's good. So I'm gonna go ahead and make some more. I'm gonna leave this one out for me and just put it over there because I'm going to have that later. I'm gonna finish that one. So if this was 18 ounces, that's 18 ounces. So 18 times 2, that's 36. So we at least know it made 236 ounces of juice. And then I have, okay, so I did want to share this. I have these in my cabinet. I think I got like 7 or 8 of these. And these came with labels. I got these off of Amazon a while back, but these are 12 ounces, right? So if you want to, like if you have like the 12 ounce plastic bottles, then you could do 3 of these and that'll give you 36 ounces because like I said, the 2 glass bottles are 18 ounces a piece. So that's 36 ounces. So if you want, depending on how much juice you're able to get out of it with your juicer, you know, with this, which will be the same. It's just whether you use the, you know, the 12 ounce bottles or the 18 ounce bottles, just depending on what you have, right? You may be able to make the juice stretch is basically what I'm getting at. So I'm going to take this little bit that I have left, and then I'm going to go ahead and make a little more because I do have more cilantro, I have more parsley, I have more cucumbers, and I have more apples. So I'm going to go ahead and juice some more of it. And then, yeah, I'm just going to put it in the refrigerator and then I'll have that for a couple of days. And like I said, after this, I am going to make a video telling you guys the fast that I'm going to be doing. And if any of you guys want to join in, you're more than welcome to do so. Otherwise, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to try to come back and make some more videos over juicing and like healthy eating and just kind of doing stuff the healthy way because that's what I'm trying to do. You know, as we get older, it's kind of like you want to keep yourself up so that way you're aging gracefully from the inside and out, right? Because if your inside is not good, but the outside looks good, then like that's not good. So we all want to at least try to keep ourselves up. So anyways, like I said, if you guys have any suggestions on any juice that you would like me to make, definitely drop down in the comments and let me know. Other than that, this was Yahki Awakening's Healing Green Juice, and I like it. So I'm definitely going to go ahead and make some more and drink it and put it in my refrigerator. Now, well, I haven't tried to freeze the glass bottles. I don't think I should do that. But with the plastic bottles, I do juice with using those and put them in the freezer. And then what I'll do is when I know that I'm going to drink the juice like in the morning, I'll just take it out the night before and put it in my refrigerator. And by the time I get up, it will be thawed out. And if it's not all the way thawed out, then I'll just put it on the counter, go take a shower. And then when I come back, it's pretty much thawed out. So yeah. So anyways, like I said, if you guys have any juices you want me to make, go ahead and drop down in the comments. Or if you think that there's something. or if there's something that you think that I should do differently, just drop down in the comments and let me know. But I hope you all have a blessed day and take care. Bye.